do you see it too? The numbers. Tell me, do you see what I see again? Tell me, do you see it too? The numbers. Tell me, do you see what I see again? Stop. Listen. Do you see the numbers too? Joy and repetition.
Hey everybody, back with more reaction videos decode for you. And if you're new here, what we do is basically show you how ritualistically scheduled and rolled out the given reality is to us every single day by understanding the simple code and practice that is Gematria, the practice of coding numbers into words and phrases. As soon as you understand this, you can truly see how the powers that shouldn't be mock, manipulate and orchestrate so much of the the given reality around you. And also, whether it's true, not real, a mix of true lies, or one of their crazy propaganda events, or the way that they put out the stories, case in point, yet again for the bazillionth time, you can truly see the ritualistic pattern and nature of what they do. Now, I'm not going to not say that it wouldn't be nice if they was doing it to get a certain attention for a certain person, like this girl saying, she can get a lot of good energy from people and etc, yeah. So I'm not saying you're not allowed to do it for in a good way to amplify things in your life lane and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Just understanding realm dynamics and how to use Gematria to get that thought to manifestation, some of your wishes that may be able to come true, basically. And so teen turns doctor, schoolgirl 14, diagnosis herself with cancer after googling her symptoms on the way to her hospital. Yeah, so again, if this is all organic, still interesting, but of course, as we know, there's definitely some more meddling hands, right? There's more to the picture than what's just presented to us on the surface level. So what's the times here? No, the update time 57, like diagnoses 57. All right there. Now note her name equals 55. We're going to get back to why that's important in a second. Well, actually right now, cancer research equals 257, the 55th prime, 257. Note cancer research equals 121 as well, like her first name Amelia equals 121. We're going to get to why there's a lot of significance with that shortly, so just hold tight for that. Of course, cancer 26, we're going to get to the significance of that as well in a sec, so hold tight for that. Interestingly, diagnosed with cancer 101, the 26th prime is 101. Also, the 331st prime, you see on the end there. Sorry, oh my goodness. The 67th prime, so cancer research 67, the 67th prime 331. So diagnosed with cancer 331. Interestingly. Right, so again, hope everybody's doing good this weekend, as good as you can be with all the extra bullshit that's going on in the world. Oh look, teen turns doctor equals 67. Cancer research, because you're going to see a picture with her shortly, obviously, with the story. And it's her saying about giving to Cancer Research UK. But anyway, teen turns doctor 67, cancer research equals 67. and again diagnosed with cancer, 331, the 67th prime, 331. Bear with me with that 65, the 88 and the 137, yeah, with cancer diagnoses. Now teen equals 44, just like cancer equals 44, chemo equals 44, I'm sure tobacco equals 44, kill equals 44, death 118 on the end. So a schoolgirl managed to diagnose her own cancer by Googling her symptoms on the way to hospital. Amelia Johnson, who was 14 at the time, had been feeling unwell before telling her mum, "I think I've got cancer," in the back of an ambulance. Is that a normal smile with the dad there, or is there something extra going on there? I don't know. Oh man. It just looks a bit more sinister. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, we'll see if that starts to have any weight to it as the story continues, yeah? As I said, I'll leave that for you to decide. So anyway, just said that I think I've got cancer, yes? I think I've got cancer. Equals 94, like Johnson, her last name, Amelia Johnson. And I think I've got cancer 193, the 44th prime, 193. So cancer 44, chemo 44, teen equals 44, 64 as well, like her name. Also the 19th prime is 67, chemo and teen 19. She has now finished her treatment after undergoing chemotherapy during the coronavirus pandemic, or plandemic as we know over here, or anyone remotely with a brain. I think I've got cancer. Drop the 0. 14, right? She was 14 years old when this is going on, which is about a year ago. I think she's 15 now. Interesting, the 62nd prime, 293. I think I've got cancer 293. Of course, cancer, the reflection of that. 26, interestingly. So if you write out 14, you get the 104. You got the 41 in there, and 40 like her name, Amelia. If you write out, oops, excuse me, I made a mistake there. Don't worry about it. Interesting. Doctor, nurse, obviously that would be her title. Well, if it was to be, interestingly, I'm sure the time was 23 minutes past the hour. Hold on, let me just quickly go back. Was it 23? Yeah, oh, 32, excuse me. 32. I think nurse was 32 or 23. Bear with me one moment. So interestingly, cancer cells 41, 67. Like her name, 41. And sorry, cancer research. So her name 41. Cancer research. 67, cancer cell 67. Okay, the teen was worried about bruising on her skin, and her GP said she might be suffering from iron deficiency. But when results from her blood test came back, an ambulance woke Amelia and her family in the middle of the night, rushing the teen from her home in Stockton, County Durham, straight to hospital. Amelia's dad, Mike Johnson, 47. You know they love that number, right? If you've been following, you know. I mean, What is there to say? If you're new here, just go through some playlists. Check out Gematria Effect News, Jacozy Truth. I'm sure you'll find them, and be sure to go on my community wall, because you'll find posts there that are making into memes that may not be made into videos. So be sure to catch that, and obviously I'll leave links from other channels there and such delights. So Amelia is now 15. Sorry, I skipped a bit, didn't I? So anyway, she showed she had acute myeloid leukemia. Oh, myeloid, however you pronounce it, excuse me. I forgot to do the Gematria. I didn't even see it before, to be fair. I'll put it in the comments after the video. So she's 15. What was that 65 we just had? Chemotherapy, 65. It's just finished off the treatment. 15 equals 65. Chemotherapy, 55. Oh, doctor, 33. Cancer diagnosis and chemotherapy, 137. You see them, a row apart. 65 and 65 on 137. Again, the 33rd prime is 137, doctor 33. Ah, there's nurse, 23 and 32. Perfect. And the 77th triangular number, 1 2 3 4 up to 77, is 3003 dropped to 0. So there's another 33 in there anyway. Perfect. The other thing I was going to say was the 34th prime, with this news coming out today. Sure it was 13th of September, the 34th prime, excuse me, is 139, of course, Freemasonry. Sure, nurse was 58 as well. Alright, so perfect for the day, right? So she's now 15, and we've got another 34, excuse me, coming up as well. So anyway, 34th prime, like today's date. Said that she's Google. Oh, perfect day. Mentioning Google. Google equals 34 and 101. 26 prime. Here we are dealing with talking about cancer. 26 prime 101. Oh, perfect. Perfect. So then we had the 62nd prime with, I think I've got cancer or something like that. That was the caption, highlighted, emphasized, whatever. Which equaled the 293, the 63rd prime. So we've got the day numerology 62, and we've got the cancer equals 26. Goes through Masonry, Zionism, Jesuit, 42, daughter, feminine, lady, female, daughter. What's the other ones? Feminine, female, daughter, woman, bitch. 24, 42. Some of them are both 24 and 42. Oh look, what was the 55 we had? And the 257. You see that? Today on a leap year is the 257th day of the year. Unbelievable. Cancer Research 257. And 121, like her name, Amelia. Perfect. Did we have a 55 already? I know there's one definitely coming up. Yeah, there should be a 55 coming up shortly as well, just to round it off. Oh no, sorry, her name. Amelia Johnson, 55. You see? Perfect. 55th prime, 257. Cancer Research, 257. Unbelievable. Today is the what day of the year? The 257th day of the year. Teen 19. Chemo 19. Drop the 0. 109. Feel free to pause and read that bit. Just go to the sun if you want and read it there. It's just her mum talking and stuff. Interestingly, her mum's age 41. We had some 41s before. She started back at school in year 11 after being absent since January and is ready to get back to normal. Amelia and her family are now encouraging the public to help move children and young people survive cancer by by donating any pre-loved quality clothing, accessories and homeware they no longer need to their nearest TK Maxx store. When sold in Cancer Research UK shops, each bag of items donated could raise up to £25 to help fund research into children's and young people's cancers. Teen equals 17. Seventeenth triangular number, 102, 3, 4, up to 17, 153. Cancer Research UK. Now the 279th prime, 1801, drop the 0 like 181. See how we had the numerology of 42 before? And I was saying the Zionism, Masonry, Freemasonry, Jesuit, Saturn, and then woman, lady, daughter, feminine, bitch, etc. Anyway, 42nd prime is 181. So again, 279th prime, 1801. Cancer Research, boom. Now, here they are talking about a schoolgirl. Schoolgirl 55. Unbelievable. Note the 53, that's absolutely smoking in this case. You're going to see shortly why. Going to get to a significant point coming up. So anyway, Cancer 118. Her name equals 64 as well. Schoolgirl 64. Teen 64. I know she's still alive, but just understand obviously cancer kills, so that's why I was saying, you know, kill 118, kill 64, and 44 as I was saying before. Teen 44, chemo 44, tobacco. And a couple others that I'm forgetting right now. And she's with her sister. Here's the family. Now it comes down to here. Yeah. Tennis star Carla Suarez Navarro reveals she has Hodgkin lymphoma. Yeah. My cousin actually died of that many years ago. Reveals, look, I need to go through 6 months chemotherapy. Wasn't chemo 19? Chemo equals 19. Here we are talking about with the teen. Just look where it started and then check the segue point now. So we started off with the teen and then watch this segue point. This is why I had to make this video. So look, 19-second video. 19. Here's the tennis player talking about she's got Hodgkin's lymphoma, yeah? So teen chemo 19, 19-second video. Also note the 63rd prime 307, cancer equals 37. Why? Because it should be coming up in one moment, bear with me. Oh no, it's up here, excuse me, because it wasn't highlighted. But just note, Hodgkin's lymphoma equals 63, you see? Perfect. So she's born September 3rd, 1988, currently aged 32 years old. Cancer diagnoses equals 88, like her name equals 88, you see? Perfect. And for another 33, 214th prime is 1307. As we had the 137s before, right? So boom, there you go with that. And again, just quickly as I'm there, what am I looking at here? Cancer cell 67, 40, 14 equals 40. And then you got teen turns, Doctor 67. Just quickly going back over that little bit there, you know. Unbelievable. Cancer Research 67. I mean, it's just. Now, Carla Suarez Navarro, willing to face whatever comes after cancer diagnosis, yeah? So 6 months after being diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. Note the time. This is on a different story now. This is on the 1st of September. So just a couple of weeks ago, or a week and a half. September 1st, yeah? Look at the time. 53. Schoolgirl equals 53. Chemo equals 91. September 1st. And that's when the story broke as well. When she released it. Again, Schoolgirl 53. You see how the stories cross over? Purposefully. You know, it's not me making it up. I don't make the news, or, you know, I didn't birth these people, give them the names, you know. Get them to come out on these days and say blah, blah, blah. This isn't my doing. I'm just showing you the code to the Matrix. Willing to face whatever comes. Look, 139. Here we are. What story are we covering? The story that came out today with the schoolgirl, Amelia Johnson. You see? Unbelievable. Willing to face whatever comes is what the tennis star plays. Oops, excuse me, the tennis star player is saying. To do with her Hodgkin's lymphoma. You know. Unbelievable. 13/9, eh? Teen 17, Carla 17. See? Perfect. Carla 37. Oh, come on. Cancer 37. Hodgkin lymphoma is a form of cancer that originates in the lymph system, part of the body's immune system. According to American Cancer Society, there have been about 8,480 new cases of Hodgkin's lymphoma in the United States this year, and about 970 deaths. Death equals 97. Murder 79. And of course, we had some 38s rolling around, but I didn't go into that. Murder, death, kill, cancer, destroy stuff today. Again, if you're new, just go through the videos and type in all relevant stuff in the calculator and you'll see for yourself. Collapse, delete, execute, etc. So, interesting here the way they've put, because on a, let me go back here. Hold up. Where's that gone now? So she got to number 6 on the 29th of February, yeah? Why over here did they not bother to put the 29th bit? Because of course, if they leave that out, obviously then you get your 6-2 or your 2-6, number 6 in February. You know what I mean? So again, Cancer, 26, and what was the other one again? The 62. That was to do with that name. I think I've got Cancer, the 62nd prime, 293. That's what it was. Right. So again, Google 34. We know why that's out on this day for the schoolgirl, right? Now, she's born in 1988, the tennis player. Look at the day, which leaves 119 days of the year. Note the 38 as well. I'm sure if you were out. Hold up. Let me get my bearings back. Was it 14? No, she's 15 now, the girl. 15 equals 38 and 34. You see? Perfect. So, and look, September 1st has a life lesson of 14. And how many days are remaining? 121. I'm sure Doctor equals 30 as well with the numerology. But anyway, life lesson 14. You see? Remember, September 1st is for the breaking news of the tennis player, not where we started today's decode with the schoolgirl, which is today's date, the 13th of September. And remember, her name equals 121. Unbelievable. And I'm sure cancer research. There it is, cancer research 121, and the girl's name, you can't see it, but it is there, 121, Amelia Johnson. Now, no, Hodgkin's lymphoma equals 171. This person's born on a day that leaves 119 days of the year. 171st prime is 1019, drop the 0. And interestingly, her name equals 119, go figure. If it wasn't enough already, you know? And this year, her birthday, September 3rd, has a life lesson of 16. The 16th prime is 53. Schoolgirl equals 53. You see how they bring out these stories and why? You see? Got people coming over, oh, this is a weird channel. Well, maybe if you spent the time to understand what's been documented over time, just how many, how many months or years for us to have the conclusions and, know this code. Oh, not our full name, just Amelia equals 121, excuse me. It's all there, condensed information, easily digestible. Only a buffoon will not take heed. It really is that simple. Yes, sir, I need medication. But they don't realize, do they need medication? How much is your brain compromised? So our name, cancer research. Now note, 197th prime is 197th prime, 1201. Yeah, drop the 0. Where is that on the news bit? There it is right here. Yeah, cancer shock. This is now on the 2nd of September, but as I said, we saw the other bit from whatever the post news outlet was, CNN, whatever, for the 1st, yeah? And I've looked around, you can't see it from before that. It didn't come out before that. So again, look, teen 17. Was chemo 17 as well? Or was it only 19? Oh my God, unbelievable. And look, the 17th prime 59, Freemasonry 59, unbelievable. So again, cancer shock 55 and 62. Yeah. Oh, at this point, it's just, come on, man. Unbelievable. It's just absolutely unbelievable. Fight cancer 59, you see? Cancer battle 41. I mean, the 41s have been quite hot. You got another 104 in there as well to go with the 14. I'm sure it was 104 when you were out. Unbelievable. Alright, guys, that is it. Homeless, flat mother, loving power, spread love and light. Hashtag don't be a basic beast burner. And of course, give gracious gratitude, but take no shit.